Hey guys, so we're going to do a real quick video of when you take your bike out in the spring. So this is the bike I rode all last summer. We're going to be selling it as a demo model. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how getting it started this year. It's not going to start right up because when we put it away last year, we drained all the gas out of it. I just put maybe 2 gallons in it just to get it started there now. And it's not going to immediately fire up. I'm going to show you why. So first I'm going to come just like you would regularly start it. I'm going to go to my left handlebar. I'm going to put my choke down all the way to the end. And then before I turn my key on, I'm just going to rotate the throttle a bunch of times. I just want to get that new gas flowing down into the carburetor. So when we do get it started, it's probably going to start and it'll probably rev a few times and then it'll peter out and stall. So let's try it. And it stalled. There's a reason it stalled. The reason it stalled, and I kept giving it throttle there, and it just wouldn't take the throttle, it just died out. So what happens is when you have old gas or you've, look at the dust on this. If you have old gas or you've drained the gas out of your bike, what you want to do is you're going to want to get rid of the air pocket that is created through the wintertime. So there's a lot of different ways you can do it. You can do it by cranking the throttle like I just was. Just keep cranking, cranking, cranking. And eventually it is going to get that air pocket through. So we'll try it that way. Oh, it's starting to get better now. But that's just because I can continuously keep cranking it. And what that's doing is putting gas down through the carburetor, getting rid of all that air inside your fuel line. So I'll try it again. Oh, there was a backfire there. So gas is finally coming up. It's getting, but when there's air, that's why you got that backfire there. There was gas missing between the air. So what we're going to do is I'm going to show you a different way to do it. I'll turn the key off. And we're going to come to this side. Here, I'm just going to put the bike a little bit better into light so you guys can kind of see what I'm doing. All right. So I'm going to come down to this side first. And you're going to see here, you have your fuel line. It comes off the gas tank. If you follow your fuel line on this bike, it goes to the top inside the carburetor right here. I can feel the line right there. You'll see where the fuel line goes into the carb. This one's a little bit tough to get off. I'm going to try to pop it off. There we go. Now you'll see it. It's flowing good. But at first there, it wasn't flowing good gas. So I want to make sure that the gas is flowing really well. From here now I can see it's flowing really well. So if you do have that, just go ahead and pinch your line with your fingers like this so you can go up and put it back on. I need to see where I'm going here. There it is. Right. Okay, so I'm just putting my fuel line back on here. On this bike, it's a little bit more tedious, but on the X22 and the X22R, there's a little bit more room. So now, if I fuel up in there, yeah, my fuel line's back on the carb. Okay, so let's try it again. Okay, try our key. Again, I'm going to rotate it a few times. Now you see, we let it shut off there. You see now that when I removed the fuel line from the carb, it just gave direct gas to the carb. It took all the air lines, or all the air pocket out. It's a lot easier than just sitting and cranking your throttle. Okay, so we're going to leave our choke on again. Let's start it up here quick. I want you to just kind of feather it. Just feather the throttle, let it warm up a bit. Smell a little bit dirty and be smoky. It's just all the old fuel being burned out of it. So now we're going to turn off our choke. our bike is nice and warmed up. So now we can put our kickstand down, just let it sit and idle. Let it run for a bit. You want it to be able to run and burn a lot of that old gas. If you can take it for a rip on a freeway or a highway, open it up. Just try to burn out as much of that old gas as you can. A fuel stabilizer right now wouldn't hurt either. If you wanted to go to Auto Pro or Pep Boys, get a fuel stabilizer to help stabilize some of the old fuel that's in it, and get some new gas